Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rainy Day Reactions with Chris and Nia. We're continuing on with The Americans, Season 4, Episode 5, called Clarke's Place.
Interesting. Something's gonna go down in Clarke's place. Maybe. I don't know. But it will have to do with Martha.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're gonna think anything about the stuff at her apartment. It didn't seem like anything. But I guess we'll find out. Who knows if Aderholt is convinced that she's seeing a married man, or if he's, I don't know, suspicious.
Yeah, like
he seemed really convinced. Like he was having like a genuine, like honest conversation with her.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Maybe Stan won't. He won't be like fully convinced.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Stan's the kind of person to be like, I don't know, something doesn't feel right here.
Follows Martha all the way to Clarke's place. That's where that comes in. Maybe. Okay, what happened last episode?
The biggest thing, Nina's death. It was so fucking sad. I was not ready.
Yeah.
Felt like even editing, I was like, fuck.
You're like, oh, that one.
Not
Yeah, that
again.
really happened.
Not again. Breaking my heart again.
It
was really unexpected.
Yeah.
But in a way, kind of. It feels like they were preparing us for it for like a few episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even since last season.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't really know what I was thinking was gonna happen. Like I could have seen it either way. She lived, she died. I feel like I was more leaning towards always being in fear for her life.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't quite ready for that. I wonder if Oleg's dad is going to find out and let Oleg know. Oleg's gonna be devastated.
And Stan.
But Oleg more. Like he's a little bit like just more like he's harder, you know?
Yeah, that's
colder.
true. And Oleg just lost his brother too.
Oh fuck. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and then everyone's good and we're gonna see what happens now that they come back home, right?
Yes.
After that scare, the Flanders scare. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Martha's so sad. She's so gray compared to who she was at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I am so sorry.
Oh my goodness. Even I'm tired of hearing it.
For real.
Agent Gadd made an announcement about the counters on the Xerox machine, and Agent Aderholt took me to dinner.
Yep.
I told him I'm a married man who's not gonna leave his wife. Just exactly what you said.
Oh, that was a plan.
Okay.
No wonder it was so, like, elaborate.
And I couldn't breathe, and
She's having a panic
I
attack.
called my doctor, and he said I was having a panic attack.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I need to be able just to reach my husband.
Memorize this.
Is that his home phone?
And now you can always reach me. A lady will answer, but she'll get the message to me anytime, day or night.
Okay, the routing.
I will need that back tomorrow morning.
Why would I expect to keep anything?
Oh my god.
It's just me.
Tell us.
What's the matter? Where were you all weekend? I want to know.
Fuck. She'll know when you're lying.
Maybe we should take a break.
Oh my god.
Where were you?
Yes, just answer the question.
I think it's enough now,
Oh
babe.
my gosh, she's making it worse.
This is enough.
Oh, but if she mentions the virus, that's like hurting people in some way, you know?
Yeah.
Or the fucking.
She could say that, like, they met up with someone that works somewhere and he had some weird mystery scare of something and they needed to be, you know, some bullshit.
Прости, ее расстреляли. Я сделал все, что мог. Не так-то легко помочь измениться Родиной.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Я не знаю, чего я ожидал. Олег.
Did you try hard enough?
Я все потерял. 4 братьев. Но я продолжал сражаться. А теперь эти мерзавцы, которые прячут своих детей от войны, не дают слова сказать о том, где наши сыновья воюют и погибают.
No military.
Для моего сына, погибшего смертью героя.
No military.
Страна катится к чертям. Вали Америку к своим шмоткам и привилегиям. Я не для этого воевал. Твой брат не для этого погиб.
Damn, that's fucked up.
You're right.
There's something going on with Martha.
What?
But it may not be what you think.
Oh, yeah.
She says she's having an affair with a married guy. It explains the secrecy. But it's also a good cover. You find anything?
Date book, photographs, just family, and a Kama Sutra book.
Okay.
A lot of pages marked, so.
The pages were marked.
And a gun,
Really, what?
And a gun.
which I knew.
Oh, yeah, because he took her to the shooting range.
Okay, so we've got nothing.
The brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Пусть тебе земля будет пухом.
Who's that guy?
Oh!
Oh, what the fuck?
Scared shit out of me.
Thought he took himself out.
I was at a friend's. I lost track of time.
You have friends?
Yeah, I have friends, wise ass. Where are you going, honey?
He doesn't
Upstairs.
like that you
Oh, I
want
wanted
to
to
keep
try your
shit from her.
casserole.
It's in the fridge.
She can feel like the lying again. Huh?
Yep.
Your mother and I are gonna talk with Pastor Tim and Alice tonight.
Tonight?
What are you gonna say?
We'll just see where we are.
And we'll tell you everything when we get back.
Tonight.
And beat his ass. Like the guys in fucking Office Space with the printer.
This is our friend, Father Rivas. He works with us in El Salvador. We're very involved with the human rights situation in El Salvador.
This contact let us know about something that was about to take place over there.
They gave me a warning. We left the mission in the middle of the night, my entire church. Later, we heard the death squads came. These people, they protect us. Without them, I would not be here.
That's a good strategy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, now you have to wait and see.
He was just some random guy.
You think that guy's really a priest?
I don't know. It's important that you make up with him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to bed.
She's so uncomfortable with everything, huh?
What's
He really cares about you, Paige.
I feel like they lost her a little bit there.
Yep.
Is this gonna work?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Ее расстреляли.
Что? Как это?
Ее попросили кому-то приблизиться, а она вмешалась не в свои дела. Сложно сказать, что она сделала, что не сделала.
Просто так, Олег, никого не казнят.
Is he mad at himself or something? Yeah. Huh?
Выпьем?
Нет, спасибо.
He's mad at Nina.
Я устал.
And Oleg is like, I see which side you pick.
Yeah, he didn't like that, huh?
And it also doesn't look good on his, because he was kind of like, it was like, I guess his recommendation, right?
That's near...
That's gonna be so incredibly
Place.
boring.
Oh, Aderholt's on her.
He recognized.
tail.
Go. Oh.
What are you doing,
On foot?
dude?
Your grocery delivery, it's on its way. It'll be there in 5 minutes.
Wait, so he's gonna play the role in front of Aderholt?
I guess so.
He's gonna toss the picture or something.
Is that the only evidence?
It's probably in case they go through the apartment, huh?
Yeah. Last straw for her, maybe.
The picture's gone. It's cleaned out.
Well, did he have anything in there?
He used to have like some things just like laying around.
The picture. The one picture's gone.
He's right behind them. Missed him. She's so bad at hiding her like nerves.
I'm supposed to tell you I forgive you.
What?
Do you?
That's what they want me to say. I'm finding this all confusing. I know they believe in something, and they love me. And they told me the truth when I asked, which maybe was a mistake.
But they did.
I really think I've seen that car before. Green LTD, license ended 04. I might have missed something.
Did someone block you?
You mean on purpose?
Yeah.
The vehicle behind it.
I don't know.
Hopefully Philip doesn't just disregard it as Han's inexperience.
Yeah, that would suck.
Copies are unaccounted for on the Xerox machine she uses.
She can't be the only one.
It's true, it could be a clerical error.
It's not.
It's also very possible that they are surveilling all the other people right now. She may not be blown.
What if you're wrong?
Yep, you're wrong, Gabriel.
Yeah.
These surveillance reports are very important to us. Can you give her a camera?
I'm not sitting right there with a camera.
Yeah.
Nope.
If she's blown, the next operational act she does, they are putting handcuffs on her.
Dude, you guys are not listening.
What about the pastor and his wife?
There's so much happening.
We're working on it.
Nina's dead. They executed her a few days ago.
But I thought...
No, doesn't matter what you think. Doesn't matter what anyone thinks.
Unfortunately.
When I joined counterintelligence, they said this could happen. Losing someone, but...
But Nina, when my father was young, they fought the Nazis. They were heroes. Now my brother is killed. And they can't even say the name of the war he died in at his funeral.
Damn. She really sat there for an hour.
Can you come tomorrow night?
I think we should stick to Tuesday.
Is it
Well,
just
then you've
one
got
day
to
a week?
be there.
I will. I love you.
Oh, Philip.
Tell me Tuesday.
Is it really just down to one day a week?
I made her wait an hour just to say...
I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah.
He was nice.
But...
And you're right. He cares about me.
Good.
This girl does not sleep.
Hey, Matthew.
She's there.
Welcome back. So how about the movie?
I don't know. Yeah, he just got here, so...
Okay, yeah. So we'll hang out.
Hang out with your stepbrother. He's
Right.
adopted now.
Everyone is acting so weird.
Henry's at
this
Stan's
episode.
again. Seems like he's spending an awful lot of time there recently. I mean, why doesn't he see his friends?
Philip, can you care at least a little bit about Henry? He gravitates towards adults because they're not around.
Philip. You here for Henry?
Hug it out.
Yes, but can I talk to you for a second? I should have told you about Est and about talking with Sandra. I was a wimp, and I'm sorry.
You were an asshole.
Okay.
They're good now.
I think wimp would have sufficed.
Truthfully, I know you wouldn't do anything. Because you're a good guy. But I'm not so sure about. Oh, that's work. I'll be back in the morning, all right?
Oh, he's gonna see the car number.
Oh shit, if it's Aderholt. Yep, Dennis Aderholt.
It's gonna be confirmed. Check out the car.
That's the car. She caught it. I don't think Phil did.
You'll never guess who I just met.
I saw. You know, that's the guy I fought with Gad, and I lost the Afghan task force list.
Yes, it is.
He's the one who took Martha out for dinner.
Yes.
Did you guys see the license plate?
We'll know more by Tuesday.
Maybe.
Really?
That was it?
We'll do everything we can for her.
Yeah.
Well, who are they watching? Her.
Oh.
Oh.
Isn't Paige in the other room?
Got that close up, like her
Veins.
forehead veins.
Make it more believable. Most of that episode had like a weird ass tone to it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of sad, depressing, like. I don't know.
I feel it was very much like focused on people processing what is currently happening like in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm really worried about Martha.
Yeah. They're for sure onto her now.
Yeah. No, I mean maybe it's because of what she's taking, but she looks. I'm kind of like worried for her own safety of like herself. She looked empty, like spaced out, zoned out.
Yeah, she's done. She's fucking over it.
I'm trying to understand, like, Philip, I don't know, like his relationship with her is really complicated, and I know he really cares about her. But I just like wonder what exactly is gonna be happening, because now they know that. I feel like the confirmation of meeting Aderholt was just confirming that Stan and Aderholt are very close together. They're at the very least partners. So they're gonna be in frequent contact with each other. And that within itself is very dangerous, especially because like Elizabeth fought him. So visually they can come across each other at some point, right?
Yeah, he's the one that was presenting, or that at least knew about the sketches too.
Yeah, the sketches, Elizabeth seeing them, Philip meeting him. So like his Clarke disguise is not very
different.
Yeah, it's not very different. So and he's with Stan. I don't know, like there's just a lot happening right now with Martha, and I just don't know how Philip is gonna handle this. And he's only seeing her once a week. I think they've touched on that before, where he wasn't seeing her that frequently, but for some reason this episode, just the fact that she only sees him once a week, just you can really feel how lonely the rest of her life is.
That's a lot of time to be alone. Especially the fact that like he doesn't always stay the night.
Yeah, and he's always just kind of, especially in this one, he like didn't show up, or like not showing up, and she's waiting at the laundromat for him to answer. It's like this big journey to reach her husband, and he gives her so little. It's like he gives her little crumbs,
bare minimum.
Yeah, and like she even said when he gave her the number, like, why would I expect to keep anything? I don't know. He's running out of whatever it is that he thinks he can do with Martha.
Leverage, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck, I'm so frustrated that like I get it that they have that connection and they get like really important information from it. But Gabriel and the center, or I don't know if it's just Gabriel, like they're fucking up by like pursuing her any more than they already are. I think it's like time to cut it off. I mean, we've been saying that for like a while, but now it really seems like they need to cut her off because they're literally following her.
Yeah. Like he said, she'll end up arrested in the next like wrong move. But you know what's interesting? For some reason, I don't know, like earlier in their seasons, it felt like the center was the one that was doing all the thinking, right? Almost. And they just have to like relay all this information and they make the decisions.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of back and forth between Elizabeth, Philip, and Gabriel. A lot more.
Kind of like
which argument wins.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because ultimately it's what they decide and then whatever Gabriel decides to relay to the center.
Yeah.
And how he wants to present it.
Maybe they've become more important as like the seasons went on. Because like I don't know, they have emphasized that like them in specific are like really important to the center. How important though?
Let's see what else we have.
Oh, I guess it wasn't the same car.
I guess it wasn't.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he uses a different car. I didn't pay attention to the first car he was using.
Yeah, me neither. There was two.
Yeah, right? I think it might have been a different car. It looked lighter in color when Hans was following.
Yeah, and though I think it was the car that was behind it that was darker, right?
Maybe.
I don't
know. We'll have to rewatch that scene during editing.
So maybe it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a possibility that was his work car he was using with Hans, and like
his personal car.
His personal car is that dark one. Unless he was working right now too, which it kind of did seem like it.
Like they were out of.
Maybe they just rotate vehicles. I don't know how the FBI works. Right? It would make sense because they do have a lot of different like teams and vehicles.
Yeah, I know. I really thought the plate was going to be like the big confirmation of something, but it was more Aderholt himself.
Yes.
What do you think? Well, real quickly, I feel so bad for Oleg. Like they mentioned it here. They knew that these things happen sometimes in the job, and sometimes you lose your agents. But Nina just, she touched all our hearts.
Yeah.
You know, it just hurts, I guess, in a different way, right? I don't know, and especially for them, right?
Yeah, if we felt this as like viewers,
I know, right?
I know it's just a story, but like imagine if you were the person that was like involved with her, and like it got to see her, like the good inside her or something, right?
Yeah, I wonder, just from knowing Stan, I wonder if this will bother him as much, because there's something about Stan that just tells me that it would really bother him that this was his agent and she died because of everything that like he involved her in, and then, you know, like it's not all on him, but it was still someone that he was responsible for at some point. I just do wonder if it's gonna bug him at all. Oh, side note, it was interesting about what Oleg's dad was talking about like the difference in the funerals, and like you can they don't go into too much detail, but they've kind of hinted at this throughout since I think the first season, of like this like difference of opinion of how things are run in the Soviet Union, right?
Yeah.
And how he was just like the people in charge now, like who the fuck knows what they're doing. I wonder if this is gonna like play a role for Oleg and how he feels, and also his talk with Arkady.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just a little bit more of like pushing him more towards like the American side, or maybe not the American side, but like away from their goal.
And how they're doing it.
KGB's goals and how they work things.
Yeah.
They did emphasize a lot the fact that like before they were heroes because they fought against the Nazis and defeated them, or part of all of that whole mess, and now they're like in other people's mess
and can't even mention it.
Yeah, it's like not something that they're really proud of, or I don't know if his dad felt like it's not something they're really proud about.
Yeah.
Or something, or like it doesn't matter that they're fighting now for some reason, right?
Yeah, and it's interesting to hear like his dad's point of view, because he lost how many brothers?
4
like
brothers.
Imagine being in that deep, right? In loss.
Yeah.
On top, and then your child on top of that.
At least your brother's deaths meant something back then, but now it feels like, yeah, now they took even your son, and like it doesn't really mean anything. They're not fighting for the same thing you were fighting for when you were young. Yeah.
And then lastly, I have the whole thing with Pastor Tim and Paige. Specifically Paige. I feel like they lost her again. I don't know. She looks
I think they
so distant. I feel like the conversations that they've had with her, at least in this episode, because remember last episode at the bowling alley, I thought they were good. Like when she laughed with Elizabeth, I was like, we've never seen this before. This is a whole new like part of their relationship. And in this episode, it felt like their relationship isn't a genuine relationship. It's just moving puzzle pieces that you have to move and conversations that you have to have. And Paige I feel like Paige feels that way.
Yeah, and I think she fucked up by telling her, maybe we should like slow down and not tell you the truth. That's where I think that's where Elizabeth fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, how exactly can you like explain what happened and why they were away?
Yeah, they couldn't really, because it's putting people in danger. Even whether you tell her that like it wasn't you that was carrying these fucking viruses or whatever, like it still involves people possibly getting hurt, and that's something she can bring to Tim.
Yeah.
And Tim's looking for that kind of information.
Yeah. But then again, she was like out there putting it out there, like, tell me what happened. And she just like
But she could still be digging for Tim. Information for Tim.
Yeah. Her face looks she looks so alone. Like I feel like she can't trust anyone at this point.
She can't even fucking sleep. She's always awake when they get home.
Yeah. Right?
So sad.
Yeah, like her and Martha are just floating alone in the bedroom at night, just lost.
Yep.
Okay, I don't think I have anything else for this episode. Do you?
Same here. I'm just wondering if we'll hear more mourning or like anything that has to do with Nina after this. I wonder if it was just like, oh, we're gonna mention this episode that she's gone now, and like it'll affect our characters
for the next one,
but they won't actually mention her from now on. I don't want her to be forgotten. Okay.
I think definitely with Oleg, and if we end up seeing on Antoine again, I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay, I have nothing else.
Same. All right, well, if any of you have anything to add for this episode, just drop it down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Make sure you like our video, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you. Bye.